Now, look, here's what's interesting about this video, and I'm going to comment on it before we show it. I think if this was her personal video on her TikToky or her Twitter, and she's just doing these things because she's very proud to be a part of that community, I think there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's a good video if you believe in that kind of stuff. She's very happy. She's running around with the pride flag draped over her shoulders. She's playing with bubbles. And you know what? If that's you, that's fine. I don't care. The only problem I has is with this is you're the attorney general of the state of Michigan. They're kind of like there's a professional standard with that. And so when you going into your place of business where we the people, not all of us, but the majority of us unfortunately put you into that office and you're dancing and prancing around with the pride flag, you're kind of just like shoving it down people's throats that may not agree with that. Which, you know what, on your personal stuff, I think that's totally fine. If you can stand up for what you believe in, this is America. Absolutely. But when you're going in your place of business where the people voted you in, then you have to remember with that comes some standards. With that comes from some professionalism. Excuse me. And so I just don't think it's professional for you to do that around the state capitol and kind of put it in everyone's face. I don't care, but a lot of people are probably going to take offense to that. And I think as an elected official, you just should hold yourself to a higher standard. Now, look, this happens on both sides of the aisle, which I've always told you. I will call out the right just as much as the left when they do stupid stuff like this. Okay. Which again, you're not representing your entire constituents. You're representing your echo chamber. And I think a lot of people are just sick and tired of having it, being force fed down our throats, especially our children. So I just don't think it's the right time. Again, your own personal profile, prance around, be proud of what you believe in because this is the greatest country in the history of our species. So let's get to the very cringe video that she put out yesterday on her platforms. Here we go.
Come to pure LGBTQ Michigan.
Because we are moving forward on equality and not moving backward.
No matter who you love, how you identify, or how you express yourself, you have a place here in Michigan. Michigan, a state you can be proud to call home.
So again, and she threw the glitter in there, which I think is absolutely fantastic, is the glitter. Like, hey girl, right? So again, I think the video is cringy. I've made cringy videos. It's not a big deal. I got my wood chopping videos that I love to do that just fires up the liberals and everything else, which is fine. But again, I'm not an elected official, right? So again, I think if you do it on your personal platforms, I think that video is perfectly fine. But when you're the attorney general, it's just not professional to throw that in people's face and go around, because here's what I want to point out. The gentleman said, we're moving forward on equity or equality, excuse me, not backwards. And I just reflect back is, especially in the state of Michigan, even throughout our country, like it's the whole country's moving forward with it. I mean, the majority of folks really don't care about people's lifestyle, about what they do in the bedroom. Back in the 80s and 90s, yeah, I think they did, and people are discriminated against, and we kind of went through that. But now in today's environment, like nobody cares. And for you to to really try to put out there that there's a problem and that we're leading this charge and we have our pride flag in front of us and we're moving forward on equality, not backwards. I don't think the majority of Americans really care what you do, who you sleep with, who you marry. I mean, there's some people out there that are very set in their religious ways, and that's their beliefs, and you have to respect their beliefs and values. You don't have to agree on it, but we have to all get along in America. So I think the flag that you should be truly waving would be the American flag, which stands for diversity. Right? We come from a very rich background of a lot of different people and folks from different backgrounds and beliefs and experiences and cultures. And that's what makes America great. So I just don't feel that you need to wave that flag around the state capitol. There is a flag that's already waving on the top of the pole that demonstrates that.